Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to dive into a topic that's super useful for every English beginner, talking about your daily routine. Learning how to describe your day is a fantastic way to practice basic verbs, time expressions, and build your confidence in everyday conversations. Are you ready? Let's get started. First things first, let's talk about the morning. This is how most of our days begin. You can start with a simple phrase like, I wake up at ... double quotes, for example. I wake up at 7 a.m. every day. After waking up, what's next? Maybe you hit the snooze button a few times. You could say, I usually hit the snooze button twice before I get out of bed. Once you're finally out of bed, your morning routine really kicks in. You might say, first, I go to the bathroom to brush my teeth and wash my face. See how simple that is? Let's practice. I brush my teeth and wash my face. Then, maybe you get dressed. After that, I get dressed for work. Or if you work from home, I put on some comfortable clothes. Now, let's talk about the most important meal of the day. Breakfast. What do you usually have? You can say, I make breakfast for myself, or my family and I have breakfast together. To be more specific, you could say, I usually have toast and coffee for breakfast, or I like to eat cereal with milk. Let's try putting it all together. I wake up at 7 a.m. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and then I have breakfast. I usually have toast and coffee. Great job. After breakfast, it's time to start the main part of your day. For many people, this means going to work or school. You can say, I leave for work at 8 a.m., or I take the bus to school. How do you get there? I drive to work, or I walk to my office. If you're a student, you might say, my classes start at 9 a.m. For those who work, I start work at 9 a.m. Let's imagine you're at work. What does your workday look like? You can use simple sentences to describe it. I check my emails in the morning. I have a meeting at 10 a.m. I work on my computer all day. See? You're describing your activities using simple present tense verbs. It's a great way to practice. What about lunch? Everyone needs a break. You can ask a coworker, what time is our lunch break? Or do you want to get lunch together? When describing your routine, you can say, I usually have lunch at noon, or I take my lunch break at 1 p.m. What do you eat? I often bring a sandwich from home, or sometimes I go out to a nearby cafe for lunch. After lunch, it's back to work or school. You can say, I finish work at 5 p.m., or my last class ends at 3 p.m. So, what happens after your official day is over? You head home. I go home after work, or I take the train home. The journey home can also be part of your routine. The commute home takes about 30 minutes. Once you get home, it's time to unwind. What's the first thing you do? When I get home, I change into comfortable clothes, or I like to relax on the sofa for a little. While this part of the day is all about your personal time, you might say, I make dinner for my family, or I order takeout sometimes. Dinner is another great time for conversation. You could say, we usually eat dinner around 7 p.m. After dinner, you might have some free time. How do you spend your evenings? In the evening, I watch TV, or I like to read a book before bed. You could also say, call my friends, or I spend time with my family. Let's link these ideas together. After dinner, I clean the kitchen, and then I watch a movie. As the day comes to a close, you get ready for bed. This is another routine. I get ready for bed around 10 p.m. What does that involve? I take a shower, brush my teeth, and put on my pajamas. Finally, it's the last action of the day. I go to bed at 11 p.m., or I try to go to sleep before midnight. Now, let's practice asking and answering questions about daily routines. This is how you'll use it in a real conversation. A common question is, what's your typical day like? Or can you tell me about your daily routine? You could answer with the sentences we've practiced. Sure. I usually wake up at 7 a.m., have breakfast, and go to work, ... Let's try a role play. Imagine I ask you, what time do you usually wake up? You can answer, I usually wake up at ... double quotes. Now you try. I'll ask again, what time do you usually wake up? Good. Now, what if you want to ask me? You can say, what about you? What time do you wake up? Here's another question. What do you do in the evening? Try to answer it. You could say, in the evening, I cook dinner and watch TV. Let's practice some more questions. Do you exercise in the morning? You could answer, yes, I do. I go for a run. Or no, I don't. I prefer to exercise in the evening. Notice the yes, I do, and no, I don't structure. It's very common and useful. Let's review the key vocabulary. Morning, wake up, get up, brush teeth, wash face, have breakfast. Daytime, go to work, start class, have lunch, finish work. Evening, go home, make dinner, relax, watch TV, read a book, go to bed. By using these simple phrases, you can describe your entire day from start to finish. The key is to practice regularly. Try to describe your day in English, even if it's just to yourself. Thank you so much for joining me today to talk about daily routines. I hope you found this lesson helpful and feel more confident describing your day in English. Practice makes perfect, so keep trying. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next lesson. See you next time.